In today's video, I'm going to be taking a look at the Marco 5 and the UGM-8 and giving you my personal opinions of the best Warzone and Vanguard loadouts. These guns won't actually come out until tomorrow, but in private match you get full access to all the attachments today, so figured why not. So if you want to copy this here, my webcam might be blocking the stock. It's a body HF folding stock. But this thing basically makes it like low recoil, and right now that's Nambu 60 round mags. It doesn't say it reduces damage. We're going to test this out right now in the private match. But it says it does not reduce damage, but if it does reduce damage, then just go with the increased magazine 9mm 45. You can run the increased damage, takes it to 34, which is a 3-shot kill. We'll give that a shot as well. The proficiencies on this SMG are some of the best ever. First off, Akimbo, God tier, we'll test that out. But also Gun Ho, Unmarked, Momentum, Frenzy. Those are all amazing ones. The only not so good one is Discard, but every other proficiency is like super good. So, and as far as the UGM-8, this thing looks pretty good. The ammo capacity is pretty low. There's 6 different ammo types. So far, I have one that doesn't increase or decrease the damage at all. We're gonna test that all out. There's a burst barrel on the light machine gun and the submachine gun. We haven't seen a burst light machine gun since the 48 Dredge on BO3, correct me if I'm wrong there. And here's a build I'm gonna run for the light machine gun. This is the stock here, in case you can't see it from webcam. And I also added a push dagger too, I just now saw that, so we're gonna go ahead and give this a shot too. That might be very stupid, I do not recommend that for Warzone, 100%. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, I'm gonna be doing more Call of Duty content, especially when Modern Warfare 2 comes out. The content, that's gonna be insane. But here's the Marco 5 and no attachments at all. There's a weapon inspect, there is, on a submachine gun. Did they add to all of them? Okay, so far so good. Alright, this ain't too bad so far. It's kind of on the weaker side, but let's test out the, Ooh. Oh, it's very unstable in the recoil department, but no attachments. So, go ahead and throw on our Warzone builds. We're just getting melted by Cassidy that quickly, holy. Okay. There's a little bit of vertical recoil to this, but honestly that's not... Did you guys hear that? Was that just my OBS, or was that actually like the game? But anyway, yeah, this gun's pretty good. Let's give this UGM a shot. Okay, so it's still pretty unstable, so we'll have to adjust some things. Okay, yeah, keep in mind this is against AI, so obviously this isn't like actual scenario. Yeah, okay, so we do need to adjust the UGM a little bit because there is a good amount of recoil that needs to be fixed. By the way, this barrel has fire rate and recoil control increase at the same time. That's pretty awesome. Let's try the Sakura 125 on the UGM just to see how this works. It's reduced damage but increased I'm no expert, but I think this might be a little busted. All I did was just switch the 100 round attachment, put the muzzle on, and oh my god. Let's see if we don't die. Let's see how good this recoil is if I was to do long shots, like long distance. All I'm doing is holding down the right stick. I'd say that's pretty good. Okay, yeah, that's not good, but this is a submachine gun, so I expect it to not do as good. So far, this SMG seems pretty good, but I haven't even used it at its full power, so let's go ahead and put on Akimbo, which it blocks the underbarrel, so you can't run like Merc 4 grip or whatever it's called in this game. And let's put on the damage increase rounds, which is only 30 rounds. So let's run Akimbo damage increase rounds, which makes it a 3-shot kill. Let's see how good this is. It's actually not as good as I thought it would be. Okay. Put the fire rate mags, the 60 round fire rates on and see if this works better. Huh. This actually isn't that good. Alright, now I built this out of fire rate. Let's see if it's actually... Oh, that could have been cool. Let's see if it's actually... Wow, this thing's not good. And there's one more thing I want to test out. There's a barrel that increases hipfire accuracy and hipfire recoil recovery. Let's see if this makes any better. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, a lot better. Yeah, that's definitely needed if you're gonna use this. Okay, so that seems pretty good. Yeah, the hipfire recovery barrel is definitely the best way to go if you're gonna do Akimbo, which that makes sense on paper, but even still, these fiends really aren't that great. Like, people assume this is gonna be like absolutely busted, but this isn't that bad. I want to test a couple more fiends out with this. Let's test out the burst with no Akimbo. I just kind of want to see how this works. Okay, so the burst isn't anything too special. It's probably gonna be like a KSP-45 if you're gonna actually use it in a Warzone. But what I do want to test out real quick is the 3-shot kill with a burst, making it a 1 burst kill. Like that. Okay, so maybe if you can 1 burst. Oh, score limit. Yo, you see that this AI's got a final victory in Verdansk. Yeah, right. That's just proof of bot lobbies exist in Warzone, you know? Yo, I forgot to say this earlier, but let me know if you like this camera angle better, like top to bottom. So I used to have you guys down here, eye level. Trying something out here. See if you guys like this or not. But yeah, this will be the last game. I want to test a couple more things out real quick, especially for UGM. I think we're done with a Marco. Akimbo is actually not as good as people would have made it out to be, especially like when they said Akimbo is coming out, people were like, oh my god, it's going to break the game. Even with a hipfire barrel that makes this thing like really good hipfire, this really isn't that great. I would definitely say just stick to the Nambu 60 round mags and the Merc foregrip or the Carver foregrip. Yeah, because look at this. Yeah, this is it. This is it. So one last time. There's the build. Bloop, bloop. Okay. Let's go on to the UGM real quick. I think we've already established what kind of build we're going to use of this thing. Like, if you didn't see the 9 multi from like a couple minutes ago, then yeah. But there are a couple of things I want to test out just for fun. Like, for example, a burst barrel. If those guys really that bad, it took them that long. Come on. I didn't switch any of the attachment over into burst barrel. Let's just see how this works. Huh. You know, I'm not gonna lie, this is actually pretty good. And it's still 65 shots. Oh, wait a second. Is this a 3 burst or a 4 burst? Wait. Oh, it's a 4 burst. Oh, okay, so this really is a 48 dredge. Except the 48 dredge is a futuristic light machine gun and BO3, so I mean. But yeah, it's thinking 1 burst. And it's still. Jesus, this is strong. What? And this is the ammunition that supposedly reduces the damage. Yeah, this light machine gun might be broken. Now, I don't know if the stats are 100% from Warzone to Vanguard. I would think so, at least for the first week. Obviously, they'll adjust it in Warzone, but for Vanguard, they might leave it alone. I would complain, but then again, the Whitley exists, so really there's nothing to complain about because they've already had that thing busted for a long time. So let's get this nuke real quick against AI. Okay, yeah, it was a little bit bad on my part, the recoil. But there you go, got the nuke. Oh yeah, so even with the highest recoil control possible in this thing, I personally don't think that the SMG is that great. I mean, it... Man. Let me rephrase that. If opponents are like AI, then yeah, this SMG will be fine. It's not going to be the next Wellgun or Armed Guerrera, or whatever I think it's called, or the new Blixen. It's just going to be another SMG in the mix. Light machine gun, on the other hand, this will probably be new meta, at least for a week or two. Yeah, I think for multiplayer, I think a full auto will probably work better, but for Warzone, the burst mod actually might not be that bad. I know people always frown against bursts in Warzone, but if you're trying to conserve ammo, and honestly this thing melts, you don't have to worry about recoil too much, especially at medium range. Yeah, new light machine gun absolutely melts. The new SMG is kind of average, in my opinion. Definitely is not going to be new meta unless the stats on Warzone are substantially different than the Vanguard version. But I would definitely bank on the light machine gun being like the new meta for at least another couple weeks. I almost forgot I wanted to take a look at the push dagger. So there is a weapon inspector in this one. Nice. Looks clean, but is this actually going to be useful? Probably not. Let's find out. Yeah, so it's not useful. Oh, there's a delay on this, unless I'm just like being a bot. Oh, so it's like the Skull Crusher and the, I can't even think of the other melees in this game. I was hoping this thing wouldn't have a delay because of the, poor range on it, but yeah, look at that. That would have hit with every other melee weapon. You gotta be up close and personal, and there's a delay. This is probably one of the worst melees I've added. But yeah, my best Warzone loadout for the push dagger is just no attachments. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, definitely don't use this thing in Warzone or multiplayer, because this thing kind of sucks. With that being said, guys, hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, consider dropping a like and subscribing. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.